Hey guys, just want to do y'all a video today on an old school bus we've had sitting back here in the salvage yard for a long time, and somebody had made a camper or they had been living out of it. But I just want to show y'all the inside of the bus and how easy it is to make a camper or living quarters out of an old school bus. This stuff sitting out here is some of the stuff that was inside of it. We've started cleaning it out. They had them shelves and the silverware and stuff in there. We'll go in, give you a look around. This was a running, driving bus when it came here. We have took the string column out of it. There's another little table that was in here. And started cleaning a lot of the stuff out of it. It was piled full of stuff. But let me go up here and turn around, give you a view back towards the front. They had a wood stove over here. The pipe had went up and out through the window here. And what I like is they left the glass in here, so you can let the glass down, put your stovepipe out through there. Or if you're not using the stove, you can just put the window back up. They've also got a concrete pad that the stove is sitting on. And they've had carpet all in here, which we've started pulling it up and out of here because it was nasty. And put new carpet back down. We're going to redo the inside of it. They had a chair sitting over here right in front of the stove. It's got an air conditioner in the window. Here's an old record. Ray Stevens. You've got the music inside. But it's wired up for house plugs. And there's actually the other window we found in here that goes where the air conditioner's at. So we could take that old thing back out for now, put the window back in. But there's plugs throughout the bus. Let me turn this chair around here. There's another plug. And they have run regular house wiring through it. There's another plug back behind the stove back there. Another plug up here. They've got their table set in here and actually left one of the seats that originally belonged to the bus sitting there to use at the table. This was the bed frame. It's just folded up right now and propped up there, but this bed frame went down and had a piece of plywood on it with mattresses on it, right exactly where it's still mounted at. It's still mounted to the wall there. We just inched it up, set that chair back there out of the way. That chair was sitting up here. They built cabinets in it. And these cabinets, you can raise them up and click them to the roof like those are. It's got little clickies here that the cabinet doors raise up and click up onto. Well, storage space down under the bottom of this cabinet. It's got a regular kitchen sink in it. And the faucet. It's got a tank under the bottom of the bus that holds the fresh water to run the sink. And the toilet back there is actually a toilet as well. Then you got storage under your cabinets there for your dishes and pots and pans. It has a propane cook stove in here where the propane oven. It's had a propane tank mounted on the back as well. Under here is actually the little hot water heater. So it had hot water as well running to the sink. And the hot water heater also ran off of propane. Back here was actually no dresser, and we've took it out already. But when you get to the corner and you look around, there was their bathroom, which actually has a tank under the bus to catch the waste as well. They had cabinets built in behind the toilet, cabinets in front of the toilet. And it had a place in the back for the propane bottle to mount. But it is so easy to make a camper, RV, or a place to live, if you needed to, out of a bus. And these buses, like this school bus, was made for the government. So they're actually really well-built units. And the thing I really like about them, compared to a motorhome that you buy, is the roof. These roofs are metal, and they're plenty tall. I'm right at 6 foot, and I have a hat on, and I'm standing in here not touching my head. But the roof on these things, I've never, ever, I don't think, seen a bus that had a leaky roof. On the other hand, the motorhomes, I've seen all kinds of them with leaky roofs. The roofs, most of those are just made out of fiberglass. And when the RV gets to twisting and flexing like this, it actually lets the roof seals come apart and they start leaking. But as I was saying, I don't think I've ever seen a bus with a leaky roof. I'll get to spit out there in a minute. So I would much rather make a camper or RV out of a bus. They make excellent campers and RVs. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Would you rather take a bus and convert it into a camper, RV, or a place to live? Or would you rather go and just buy an RV? Another thing I like about doing it with a bus, you can set it up the way that you want everything set up inside, instead of the way that the manufacturer wanted it set up. And the wood stove is a great addition to the bus. I mean, you don't have to have anything but some wood to have heat. And these things are extremely easy to heat. And if you do get too hot, all you gotta do is let some of the windows down. Of course, it will have curtains like this one has had over all the windows. And like I said, if you get too hot, open a few windows. No problem at all there. I just thought I'd show you guys the bus. Tell you a little bit about it. See what you guys think. If y'all would like to do a motorhome out of a bus, it's fairly easy. One of the easiest things to make a motorhome out of, or a place to actually live. Put a new coat of paint on this thing, and it'll look great. And like I said, this was actually a running one when it came in here, so it shouldn't take a whole lot to get this thing back running. Maybe go through the fuel system and the brakes, and this thing should be ready to go. It'd have to have new tires, of course, but just thought I'd do you guys that little video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Y'all have a great day.